Greetings, YouTube land. I am Falagar, and welcome back to a brand new Let's Play of another roguelike called Dungeons of Dredmor. Conquest of the Wizardlands. Is that the first one? I'm not sure. Anyways, because I think there's actually 3 games to this. I got the Dungeons of Dredmor complete. Now, I was made aware of this game through my brother. I was in a hangout with earlier with Croakdog and Angel Tarragon, and we were talking about Brogue. We were talking about Dungeon Crawl, Stone Soup, and various other roguelikes, and he was looking for some suggestions, and there are other ones like Enchant the Cave, and what other ones did I... there's Bit Dungeon, and we also talked about one called Cursed Loot, but that was only for the 360. But anyways, and my brother came in the room and said that he found this game, and it's a roguelike. So, and this is pretty cool because you actually kind of create your character by picking skills. Oh, and also Croakdog had some recommendations for games as well, like Lurking, and there was another one called Vanish, and various other ones. Go ahead and check out the Hangout. I provided links in the script of that Hangout, so you can, download some free games, and as well as Brogue and Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. But before I continue, I just want to... I really hope my voice is coming out okay, but I just want to address the thing with G2A, because I bought mine from G2A. They have really great prices, okay? But when my brother bought it and redeemed the code, it said that the code was already used. It was a used code, so we did not get the G2A shield, which is where, like I said, where we got it from. We both got it from there. They were both different codes too, so but his was used, so he sent a message to the one who provided the code, and hopefully they'll get back to him and refund his money, because he just bought it from Steam for $6.99, and it was like only like a couple bucks on G2A, so it's like he kind of paid twice for it. So that's never happened to me, so I just learned something about that, about G2A, so I have to be a little bit more wary about getting things. In a way, I guess there is almost like that slight risk. Okay, so yeah, I plan to after this do a little bit of Skyrim. I have a Let's Play of Skyrim that I did yesterday that I still have to upload, and it was like early in the morning, and trying to think what else. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to try my hand at Gwent. So I want to thank Movie Mike for putting out that kind of like tutorial video. It's like nearly an hour long of kind of like showcasing Gwent and kind of teaching me how to play. Because I read the PDFs that he sent me, and they helped a little bit, but I think this helped a little bit more. So hopefully with those two combined, I'll be able to get it. But this is not about that. Let's jump right in. Okay. Permadeath. No reloading after death. I always like that. No time to grind. Smaller floors, same experience. Realm of the Diggle Gods. Dig deeper, more greedily. 15 dungeon levels. Oh, okay, because losing is fun. Dwarvish moderation. A practical approach to dungeoneering. Okay, this must be the difficulty. Okay. I think this is good. We'll keep it at the moderate level, because roguelikes are typically hard, Okay. Okay, here we go. So what is this? Oh, choose your skills. Start the game with 7 skills chosen exactly or excitingly at random. Or last, you start the game with whatever skills picks your poor skill. Whatever skill picks your poor. Oh, okay. Tragic hero started with last game. Okay, he's insulting your character. Do you think you can do better this time? Okay. And I assume that each dungeon will be randomly generated. So, can you solve the riddle of steel? Ah. Oh yes, you know it, boy. Should I tell it to you? It is the least I could do. Okay, daggers. They aren't just small swords anymore. Okay, this is interesting. Here, you get combat bonuses and special attacks when wielding staves. So I get 7 skills. Is there magic? The truth is in here somewhere. I don't get it. When crimes are committed by wizards, only wizards can bring them to justice. Oh, here. Blood Mage. Okay, this is where we deal... Wow. No, not the mind probe. But, oh, vampirism. Artful Dodger. Oh, this is... I like this. Necronomics. Necronomiconomics. Like a tongue twister almost. The economy of the undead. Viking Wizard. Hail Odin. Astrology. When they ask you where you're born, put you down, Saturn. Born. Oh, you put down Saturn. Promethean magic. Promethean magic is the branch of magic that deals with giving fire to people by any means necessary. Magic training. Years of wizard school has made your spells and use of mana more effective. I like that. Blood Mage. You regain magic points by killing things. Every time you kill something, you regain some mana. I like that. Okay, let's... Wow, you can totally build up your character. You can create potions, are generally very clever, and occasionally enjoy consuming large quantities of mercury. I like how there's a little bit of humor involved in here. Wand lore. You can use and manipulate wands more effectively. Oh, so much to choose from. Let's kind of go with a character based on my Falagar, Archmage Falagar in Skyrim. Okay, we'll go with Promethean magic. There we go. I like that. You can sneak around the dungeons. Oh, this is such a fantastic game. Fungal arts. You grow strange mushrooms are more resistant to the effects of poison and putrefaction. Alchemy. Wand lore sounds good, but you start the game with a fedora and are generally dashing roguish. Smithing, tinkering. Some of these. Emomancy. Harness the power of whatever and like stuff. Maybe there's some exploding, you know, if you're up for it. Diggle Curse. Killer Vegan. Piracy. Demonology. The Church of Demonology is an anvil that has worn out many hammers. Will you take up the path of righteousness, or will you be worn out? Bankster. Okay, When crimes are committed by wizards, only wizards can bring them to magical justice. The truth is in here somewhere. Look, Martha, it's a dungeon full of quaint, folksy crafting items and charming native monster populations. Let me get the camera. Okay. We will go with... What is this? Okay, daggers. They aren't just small swords anymore. Okay, love those two. Looks like Shredder, almost. Okay. Okay, oh, I know. Alchemy. Okay. Because, yeah, I do like using daggers with my mages. Because that seems like, I don't know why. I know with mages they typically would probably use staves or wands, but I just kind of like the blade. And I mean, I could go with sword. Falagar uses a sword, but yeah, I'll go dagger. Okay. Also choose your hero. What the? Oh, okay. Name your character. Okay, so I get the name on. Very good. Okay. In ages long past, great heroes bound the Dark Lord Dredmor. Heroes bound in the depths of the earth that his evil would trouble the land nevermore. Alas, the foul lich Dredmor proved most devious and patient, for he has been loosening his magical bonds, slowly freeing himself to again spread his evil in the world of light. He must be stopped again. Just put that. Once more, it is a time of adventure, of glory. It is the time for a hero. Unfortunately, this hero is you. You have been summoned by the king to prove yourself, to save the land and its people, to join the heroes of legend in victory over the dungeons of Dredmor. And I'll just explain myself for wanting to pick dagger. Welcome to the dungeons of Dredmor. Please enjoy your stay. If you have not played the tutorial, we strongly encourage you to work your way through it. It contains many interesting facts of information about the dungeon that will help you on your way. That is what I'm going to do, too. Game is autosaved? Okay. Just quit. How do I go to the tutorial? Jeez. Okay, I would like to go to the tutorial, so... I started doing some of the tutorial when on my brother's computer. You know, when he got it, he wanted me to try it out. But the reason why I go with daggers, like, I guess, like with Oblivion, I like using daggers because I like the speed at which they strike with, because that's a factor. It doesn't seem so noticeable, I think, with, well, I guess it is. I guess it's slightly noticeable in Skyrim. I didn't really pay much attention to it, but like in Daggerfall, you know, you swing daggers a lot quicker, and I think that is the case with Skyrim. And you can cast spells while having a dagger wielded. And something Gix taught me is when you have a weapon in your hand and you block with it, and you cast spells, you actually cast about twice as, you know, fast with spells. So ever since then, you know, I just would give my mage a dagger as well, just because it's not quite a sword, but it's kind of like a fallback weapon for a mage, and it's bladed, you know, so it kind of fits them. Of course, you can go full-on battle mage or spell sword like Gandalf, right, and use a sword. Return to game. Save and quit. Okay, so this is good. So how do I go? Oh, tutorial. Okay, so it's saved, and I can load. Okay, so this is a tutorial. We're going to learn all these things. Okay. Okay. I only got through the first 3 or 4 lessons, so you will use the default key bindings, and auto loot will be turned off while you are learning about the horrors that await you in the dungeon. Don't worry, you can take all your customizations with you at the end of the school day. Really? Welcome to Dungeons of Dredmor. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's get started. Okay, and my brother's the one who highly, recommended me to do this. The object of Dungeons of Dredmor is not necessarily to beat the game. Beating the game is very, very, very hard. Instead, go into the game seeing if you can do just a little bit better than you did last time. Eventually, you will win. Really. First, however, the Hero Certification Board requires us to explain to you how to play the game so that you can die appropriately at the hands of your enemies. First, let's learn how to move the hero. Okay, I know what this. Try walking over to the lever. Okay. Like I said, this is what I did, and I was really stuck here. I did not know I could do that. I just thought this was like a wall, so I was trying to jump, but you can't do that. There we go. Okay, I get that. Okay, next. Every time you move or perform an action in Dungeons of Dredmor, you and the monsters alternate taking turns. So it's, turn-based. You move, they move, and you can move, etc. To demonstrate this principle, let's kill something. This little feller here is a tutorial Diggle. Use Diggle, one of many Diggles that you will encounter. Let's kill it. Simply move next to it, either with... Okay. Congrats! No man ever became a great warrior by merely clicking on his enemy. You must apply combat skills and magic if you wish to survive. Look at them thirsting for your blood. If you simply charge in and try clicking on them, you'll get slaughtered. Look at them thirsting for your blood. If you simply charge in, you'll get slaughtered. Fortunately, there is an easier way. In your skill belt on the right-hand side, I don't know my left from my right, right? You have access to a skill. The skills you can access depend on your initial career choices that you make at the start of the game. In this case, you are a mighty axe wielder, and as such have access to the mighty Norwegian axe NATO. Click on the axe NATO icon to equip it. Excellent. Now we can kill some Diggles. Notice how the axe NATO icon now appears in the small gold box at the bottom of the screen. This means that it is active. Right-click on a square with your mouse. Move up to the Diggle, hold down right-click to see the squares that you can target. Release right-click to fire the axe NATO. Now go kill that Diggle. Uh-oh. You do your Viking ancestors proud. Notice that some numbers have now appeared on the top of the screen. This is because your skills has a cooldown period. We're on the top of the screen. I'm at the bottom here? I remember seeing this and my brother told me this is a cooldown. Oh, on the top of the skill and how it appears to be disabled. Okay. And you must wait before you can use it again. We've opened up a chamber to the Diggle nest. You can hit spacebar to pass your turn, and they will advance on your position. Wait for them to have you surrounded, then attack with your Norwegian axe NATO. I think I'm gonna die. This completes the combat abilities section of the tutorial. Combat abilities do different things. Try them and find out. Okay. Should be old hat. Just put on. I can't hit diagonal, huh? Which means probably they cannot hit diagonal to me, right? You may have noticed at this point that your health is low. It's not so bad, but it was lower before. Health is represented by the red bar at the bottom of the screen. If your health falls to 0, you will die. Simply wait. Okay. Eating food. Okay. And right click to eat. Here we go. I'll go kill the other Diggle. One of the fun things about Dungeons of Dredmor is that you never know what items will do. You are encouraged to learn by experimentation, death, and starting a new game. Press I to open your inventory or click on the inventory button. Ah, this is your backpack. You can store items in here. Clicking the inventory button again or pressing I will close it. You can also close it by hitting the little X, little gold icon. You can also drag the backpack around by clicking the top of it and dragging it to where you want to move it. Try picking up that potion. Okay, I did it already. Ah, okay. Mm-mm. Oh. Oh, great. So it just killed me. While journeying through the dungeon, you may encounter a variety of weapons and armor. Many of these weapons and armor are better than what you start off with. And the key to success is upgrading your equipment whenever possible. Next, you use a mace. Pick it up. Now that you have a mace, we need to put it into your equipment. You can open up the character panel by pressing C or by clicking the character panel or the character button on the bottom of the screen with your mouse. That it? Where'd my mace go? Was that it? Is that my mace? What do they want me to do? Oh, here. I don't know how to get to this. This is a character panel where you can see your character's attributes and can equip weapons and armor. You can equip weapons and armor by depositing them in the appropriate slot. Wow, this is excellent. At the bottom of the panel, you can see your statistics. You have two types of statistics, primary attributes and secondary. Okay. Primary attributes: burliness, sagacity, cattishness, nimbleness, stubbornness, and savvy do not directly affect your performances or your performance. They are, however, used to calculate your secondary statistics. For example, your counterattack percentage is calculated from your nimbleness and your cattishness. Your secondary attributes include all sorts of stuff. Run the mouse cursor over any attribute to see what it does. Magic power. Okay, that makes sense. That said, you don't really need to know what everything does. Simply understand that higher numbers in the panel are better numbers. You want things to go up, not down. Of course. And I equip that mace by depositing it in an appropriate slot. Like this. Remove the iron mace from your equipment. It has served its purpose. When we created this character for you, we chose swords and axes. Go see if you can find something more appropriate. And what do you want me to do with this? Swords and axes. Oh, that's a shiv. Ah, here we go. Excellent. Now you just need some armor. This is a traffic cone. It's a very poor helmet. We spent all our money for this tutorial on that iron mace we can't use. So what we have to do. Fine. Oh, it doesn't show it, huh? Okay. Oh, is this the... Our hero. What? Oh, makes it bigger. Okay, C. Just click on some. I'll just use the C button to go into my character panel. So, am I using the? I'm using the sword, right? Crossbows can be used to shoot monsters from long ways away. Crossbow. A crossbow and some bolts. I believe in nothing. Excellent. Now open your character panel, or by clicking on the character button. Let's put this crossbow somewhere. What is the character button? I mean, I clicked this, but the character panel has a slot for the crossbow. Fire bolts, right click the bolts to equip them. The bolts will appear in the gold square at the bottom of the screen to indicate that they are the active item. Oh, okay. By targeting it with the mouse and pressing right click. Charming mode of lava. After crossbow in the previous tutorial. Fortunately, we have explosives. Find a pile of bombs. Put them in your belt. Find a pile of bombs. Oh, here. The main difference is that you don't need a crossbow to use them. Alright? Equip the makeshift bombs by right-clicking on them in your belt. Ah, you can tell that the bomb has been activated by looking at the gold box. Okay. Great. The room next to yours contains a Thermoblabi, who will do his best to kill you with his fiery, gooey attacks. Before you go in there and deliver a heroic beatdown, you need to find protection. Open the equipment panel by clicking on the character button. Again, the character button. Various types of monsters and spells do various types of damage. You can find magical equipment and skills that will help you resist these effects. Not surprisingly, they're called resistances. Ring of Ash. Okay. Ring of Ash. Select ring panel. Put the ash. Small fire circle has appeared in the resistance panel. Oh, I like that. And absorb 2 points of damage before it starts to affect you. So 2 crushing and 2 damage. With the ring equipped, you would only receive 2 points of crushing. That's a 50% savings. I'm using. Just gonna do that. Rusty sword. Dagger class weapon. That does 2. That does 1. Wow. The wooden sword actually does more. Okay. Uh-oh. Potions, magic liquid, sorcerer's fluids, wizard juices, whatever you want to call them. They're powerful items that you can find in dungeons of Dredmor and store in your belt or inventory in case of emergency. Various potions do different things. You may already have encountered Aqua Regia in a previous tutorial, but most potions are most useful than that. Let's start by finding the potion of invisibility. Place it in your belt. To drink it. Excellent. Notice an icon has appeared in the left-hand corner of the screen. This is an example of a buff. So 24 moves. 0, the effect of the potion wears off. In this case, you will return to visibility. I didn't see what that you crushed the So what do you want me to do? Use this? Okay, I didn't notice the electricity coming into effect, but some heroes choose to fight with steel or, sometimes with tough weapons of wood and occasional spaghetti. And this, magic spells are used in the same way as you use combat skills. Magic can summon pets, transport you in and out of danger, and generally make your life better. Consider the giant moat blocking your progress. By using, you can move to the other side. Spells consume mana. Ah, okay. You can either wait or place it in your belt. I'm gonna drink it. Quality form. However, every turn that you still have booze in your system, you will regain mana at a faster rate. Really? The fueled by booze icon indicates how long you will remain refreshed. Next room contains a Diggle. As a wizard, you are weak and puny. It said, blow him up with magic powers. Is that pyrokinesis? Oh, here. Okay, very cool. Spells is where it's at. Yeah. Speaking attacks more powerful, these are called buffs. For instance, the power of Magic Steel spell from the school of Viking magic infuses your weapon with potent Voltaic energies. Click on the power of magic. Steel spell in your belt. You know, I think I'm done. I can just, after this one, I'm just going to cut to the game because I learned what I need to learn about magic. Okay, let's just cut right to it. Oh, look. Oh, buffs. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. So that was the last. So, hold on here. Okay. Maybe I get like a... Okay, next tutorial. Did I skip one? Resistances. How are some of these skipped? I don't get it. Open the equipment panel. Okay. Okay, I get that. I thought I did this one, but... Oh, because I died. That's right. Okay. One of these three types of damages, but they may have additional special... Okay. Managing your resistances, specifically getting as much of it as you can, is essential to surviving the dungeon. Okay. Okay, I thought we're past this. Oh, shift, okay. Oh, shit. I just really meant to end it, you know? Okay. So I get to keep all this? Okay. Let's load the game. Okay, here we go. Cast on items far away to shove them in your inventory. Nothing exceeds the reach of the law. Pull the old on an adjacent opponent, switching places with them, while sneaking in an extra dagger attack. Yeah, see? You can belch forth a jet of flame, not unlike that incident with the wager involving an entire barrel. What is this? Oh, is this the map? You know, I should move. Okay, that's somewhat better. Okay, I can see that. Okay, good. Oh, wow. What they don't tell you is that it also makes a serviceable bread knife. I like that. Am I using something here? A shiv. Cracked orb. It looks like this orb was knocked off a high shelf. Oh, gives me resistances, does it? Does it? I'm not too sure what it's doing, but oh, here. Star. What is this stuff? Oh. Okay, so this is the... Okay, minor regeneration. Okay, I see. Shiv. Let's do that. Okay. Oh. Where's... Oh, man. Where's my gold? I have no idea how much gold I have. Probably zero. Probably zero. I'll test it out by trying to buy something. Just don't have enough. Yep. Huh. There we go. So I don't want to step on that. Strange little bird thing that tunnels through walls with its odd rubbery nasal appliance. This one looks like it has some kind of disease. Okay. Can I zoom in? Oh. Yeah, that is good. Oh, does it zoom in the whole? Oh no, okay. Eyeball Shrine. Propaganda poster. When you walk with Dredmor, you walk with victory. May his black geometry guide us. This message approved by Lord Dredmor. Have you seen this large eye-browned person? They are wanted on charges of vandalism, looting, and mass slaughter. Report the sightings to Lord Dredmor for rich rewards. Give me 1 second here, guys. The eyeball shrine stares at you with millions of creepy little eyeballs. Oh shit. Holy crap. Wow. What just happened? Did I grab it? Aha. What's this? A tiny elderly man in an enormous hat. It is peaceful and not attacking you at the moment. Yeah, we know how that goes. My Little Anvil Junior Smithing Kit. Item pickup. What all the young dwarves want this summer. Comes with anvil, forge, bucket of water, and tiny hammer and clamp. Smithing is magic. Dr. Sin and his new style, Pilsner. Light and crisp. This brew puts no flavor of body between a man and his alcohol. Okay, I like this. How can I... You must be next to your target to use this ability. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh, cool. Oh, look at that. A regal mushroom better feared than loved. Oh, I'll take it. I won't really use it, but... What is this? Disarm trap. Triggering this plate causes a gargoyle to spit a large spinning arrow at you. Well, I'm not a rogue, so I'm sure I don't know how to do that. Pray to Inconsequentia, the goddess of side quests. The vile monster Cormagzar, the badly dressed Drills, has seized control of the dungeon. Yeah, sure. So I take it I have quests now? Ah! Okay. Drills, level 1. Defeat Cormagzar, the badly dressed. Can't read about it? Picked locked door. You kick the door, but it resists your efforts. Oh, fine. Why do I have a feeling that gargoyle is gonna... Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, did I just hurt myself? I wish I could just pick up and it would just go directly into my inventory, but I guess it makes sense. In all RPGs, you have to click on something. Oh, well, actually, no. When you click on it, it just goes directly into your inventory. So it's actually almost like Diablo, right? Oh no! I want to get flanked. By Evil Magic Potato? Well, I gotta tell you, I really like this game. I just died though. Okay, well, that made for like a good first impressions video actually. So I will label it as such and put put that in there, you know, that playlist of first impressions. And next time I play this, I guess it would be like an official, you know, like first episode of this game. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, so far I got to tell you that I do recommend this game. It has a lot of humor. It's a roguelike, of course, very challenging, and the humor in it just kind of keeps it from going kind of stale. You know, it kind of cracks you up a little bit. You know, you kind of chuckle inside, and I like that. Okay, so that's it. I'm Falagar. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Time to do some Skyrim.